Welcome to Beyond Reality, hosted by author, publisher, and fringe researcher Rich Wheeler and Wild co-founder and cryptid researcher Gary Spikes Jr.
Welcome, guys. This is a quick update. We want to touch base with you about a contest that we're going to be rolling out live here in the upcoming, I won't say soon, but the near future. And it's something that Junior and myself have been tossing back and forth, kind of contemplating the what we want to do involve in it, what we want to do, have, what we wanted to involve as far as what we wanted you, the fans, to put forth, and then what we wanted to do for you when we had decided to choose a winner. Junior, did you want to touch a little bit on it before I delve into it?
Yeah, it's just it's an interesting thing that we came up with. Just a quick overview. I'll let Rich jump you into it, and then I'll give a little bit more detail on it. But we, as the BRRS family, have decided to give back to the people that has given to us, and he's going to get into the actual contest part of it, and then I'll step in and tell you a little bit about what we're going to be doing for y'all. We do want to say that this is going to be quite fun for us. I'm excited about it, and I hope it's going to be fun for you guys. But in saying that, Rich, why don't you go ahead and start in on how they get into the contest, and then we'll both chime in on what we're going to give them when they win the contest.
Sure. All right. What this is going to be full participation from you, the fan. What we need is your feedback and your input. We want your stories. We want anything that has happened to you, or something that you know happened to a friend, a story you might have heard from an elder in your family, whether it be a grandfather that's passed on, a great uncle, an aunt, cousin. If it was a story you heard by the campfire when you're growing up, we want these stories, ghost stories, abductions, UFOs, orbs, Bigfoot, Chupacabra. If you speak with fairies in the field, I mean, nothing is too crazy.
Yeah,
we want your stories. And we want you to actually post these to our Facebook. And what we're going to do is we're going to create a section on the Facebook for all these stories to be posted, and we're going to accumulate these and let them build up for a few weeks, and if we have 2 months, and everyone's going to be able to read them and interact with each other. We want people to interact with each other. This is what this is about. And we're going to decide in the end, we're going to pick which one we think is the best, or which one we enjoyed, because they're all going to be great, I'm sure, but which one we enjoyed the most. And what we're going to do for that fan that submitted their story is we're going to offer them several things. And it's a once-in-a-lifetime deal, actually. It's something you'll be able to take with you for life. One, we're going to bring you on the show, and you'll be able to actually tell your story live on a podcast with us here at BRRS. Two, now everyone knows this, Junior's a wild man, and he's in the woods all the time. Look at that, the SBA app. A lot of people, fans that are new to us, probably don't know, but Junior's also a survivalist, and he actually traveled the country teaching survival skills. So we kind of tossed around how we wanted to do that, and maybe I'll let Junior explain how we're going to do that. Would you like to do that, Junior?
Yeah. There was one thing I kind of wanted to touch base while you was talking on that. We had discussed about having people send the stories in without posting them on Facebook, sending them in via email, and if you want to do that, you're more than welcome to, or sending them through private message, because I know some people out there might not want their face and name, out there, want to stay anonymous. But the problem that we had with that is, in part of this, Rich will get more into here in a little bit, but we're going to take your best story. We're going to give you the prize, the first part of the prize, and then the second part of it, we're actually going to take your story and have you on an episode, which Rich will discuss that here shortly. The first part of this is we're looking at a 2-day, 1-night excursion into the woods, into a fairly hot, cryptid known area, and not guaranteeing you're going to see anything, but you're definitely going to be out where they have been seen. I mean, it's not like we can call these things up. I know some people claim that they can. It don't happen that way. These things come up if they want to, but you're definitely going to be in the area. We have take you out, have a good meal, have a few little classes on maybe how try to find some tracks, some tree structures. Show you some casts that are available out there. When I say they're available, they're not available to purchase or nothing, but the guys with SBA, Shane Church in particular, has possession of these, and he said that he would come up and have a little seminar, and we'll have 2 or 3 probably more of the founding members of the SBA come up and give a little conference, and then like I said, we'll have a good cookout. And folks, all you got to furnish is something to sleep on, whether it be a tent, lawn chair, whatever you want. We're going to furnish your food. We're going to furnish your food for dinner that night and breakfast the next morning. And it might be anything from hamburgers to MREs, just depending on the responses that we get from people. However you want to do it, or we might even try to, fend for our meals. But once again, it'll be 2 days and 1 night. Come in, say, meet up at 10 o'clock. We travel to the area, or meet at the area, depending on how it wants to be done. Stay overnight, eat breakfast next morning, stay around until 2 or 3 o'clock the next day, and have, like I said, seminars. Also, in doing that, we're wanting to do some recording in the field with you. I would honestly like to have you tell your story in front of a campfire. And if you don't mind, have us video record it, and then we play it here. And then also in doing that, we take those clips and have you on the show with us, like we are now, and describe your experiences, and then we play the video clips and enjoy ourselves there. And then the second part of it, I'll let Rich kind of take over because he's the PR guy.
Well, anyways, like Junior said, we're going to take you out, and it's going to be a 2-day, 1-night excursion. And we're going to try and find anything that we can, whether it's Squatch or Dogman. Like he said, there's no guarantees on anything. There will be some light survival shown to you.
Yep.
Like he said, we'll either try and get some things off the land. We'll probably show you some basic things on how to find grubs, or, what to look for as far as vegetation or things like that. But we will have some MREs available, and we'll also have some probably real food that we can cook. Also, when we say we want to videotape you, it's because we want to add that to the show.
Yes.
We're going to make this a whole segment. Your involvement is going to be one whole podcast. Excuse me. So when we get done with this, let's say 2 to 3 weeks down the road, we're going to bring you on. We'll pre-record. We'll do our show. And we're going to have you talk about the entire weekend and what it was like, good or bad, whatever, we want the truth. So you're going to explain to the people on the podcast what you saw, what you did, what you learned, what kind of a time you had, what you brought out of it. And then we want you to share your story. And, with that said, I think that it's something that it shows that we're giving back. And as well, we're trying to make you feel like you're a part of us, not just coming and listening to us week in and week out, talk about, this and that and the other, or conspiracies, or, we're trying to grow, like we said, a brand and a family here at Beyond Reality. So we're hoping that we get some involvement in this because, we want to give back to the people that have supported us And hopefully you guys will get excited about this, because I know we're excited about it. We want to. These are the kind of things we want to do, and this can grow into something in the future to where if we get enough interest and people continue to submit their stories and we continue to do these, that we can take multiple people at a time, and these excursions can turn into monthly events down the road. It's just all, we just got to see where it goes. So get us your stories, um, and we'll go from there, guys. That's all I can say. And I know that Junior and I are excited about it. We're excited with all the feedback that we've received so far. So get those stories turned in. And Junior, do you have anything to say with that before we close?
If you decide to turn a story in and we choose it and you want to stay anonymous, we will definitely do something different. I mean, we'll do our best to accommodate you. I don't think it's fair that if, just because you want to stay anonymous that you can't do something. In saying that, if you still want to go on the outing and we choose your story and you want to stay anonymous, I'm sure Rich doesn't have a problem with it. We'll still take you out, and we won't record nothing. We'll maybe record me and Rich and my wife interacting, with everything, and leave you off camera. And in saying that, if you have any stories coming up we pre-record just about everything. And if you want to tell your story but don't want to have your name out there and your voice, we can do like everybody else. We can cloak your voice. We can change your names, change the times, change the dates. So if it's if that's a problem with you, we will do our best to accommodate you.
Yeah, absolutely.
We're having some technical difficulties here. I just got an alert saying that our internet was unstable again. We must have more storms coming in. But in saying that, guys, I'm gonna jump off
Where's
here.
the Where's my tin hat?
Yeah. Oh, I got
Tin
mine over
foil.
here. I got mine over here. I'll go get it. But no, we guys, we really look forward to this. We got the other little deal going out, and we still haven't got the prerequisited responses on that. So I guess people wasn't too interested in the red church. So we're gonna try this. We just want people to interact. And of course, when we put that out, we're still very young. Don't take me wrong, but we
Hey,
was
we're still young. We're not even a month old yet.
yeah,
But
yeah,
we want to give back to the people that have supported us. I
yes,
mean, like we were talking the other night. I mean, to you or to other people in this industry or the business, they don't think it's a lot. I mean, we've already got close to 100 followers on Facebook. We've had our best videos had almost 170 views. To us, that's huge.
yeah.
Those are individual views.
We
We've already
appreciate
had
each.
comments. We've had feedback.
Yeah,
We've been emailed. We've been called. We've been texted. I mean, people are interested. I don't care if it's just two people that we have as fans. We're going to go ahead and we're going to keep trucking for those two people because they are supporting what we're doing. And every little bit of feedback, every comment, every text, every email that we receive, it just drives us that much,
yeah,
because we're doing this out of a passion anyways, because we love doing it. And believe me, I mean, like we've said in the past, we both have full-time jobs. And this in itself is a full-time job.
you ain't joking.
Just the editing and doing the artwork and all that. I mean, it could take 8, 9 hours a day sometimes. And when you're working a 10 to 12 hour job, anyways, you're sleeping 2, 3 hours a day. So, it's putting, restrictions, and it's constricting family time and time that you have to keep your house in order. So we're putting this out because it's a passion and we're making sacrifices for you. So we need that feedback. And with that, we're able to give you more of what you want.
Definitely. That's the biggest thing that I could, if I can push personally, is we need suggestions for subject matter. I mean, like Rich said the other night, we've got lots of things that we can cover. I mean, all you got to do is pretty much just flip open a dictionary or click on the internet, and you'll find a conspiracy theory or a cryptid or a ghost story. But we would like to have interaction with our fan base and what y'all want to hear, and then we'll go dig it up and do it. And on one thing that Rich said, I'm a big time podcaster. I love listening to podcasts. I listen to everything from government stuff to politics to religion to everything. And I've noticed a lot of folks out there that they'll start up one and they'll do like one show a month. We're averaging 3 a week, one big episode and 2 or 3 little videos. And we're planning on keeping this pace up, just for the simple fact that that's how dedicated that we are. And in saying that, when we do get these responses, because we're putting out so much each week, it means that much more to us. I mean, you give me 1 or 2 dedicated fans or fans, or however you want to put it. I won't even call them fans. I'll say friends that's listening to us, and it means more to me than 150 that's just doing it because they want to. We love the interaction.
People are actually taking the time to click.
Yeah.
So just that in itself, we appreciate, man. I mean, I know we got fans because of the emails that I've received and the texts. So, and Junior as well. And I know we've had guys already reach out to us, and you're going to be seeing some improvements.
Yes.
On several different levels.
Soon to come.
Yeah. I mean,
we're not going to go there yet, but yeah.
We're not. I mean, we've even had. I mean, folks, there's things in the works. I mean, there's. I mean, this, like, when we say we're trying to grow this brand, this is something that we're taking seriously. I mean, we're here for the long haul, and if it makes 1 cent or it makes $1 million, it doesn't matter. We're here. But with that said, there's always somebody that's interested in something that you're doing. And there's always going to be somebody that either wants to A, be a sponsor or a part of what you're doing, or B, they want to just come in and, man, how can I help?
Yeah.
Because when people see 2 positive minds, 3 positive minds, 4 positive minds getting together and doing something, and they see, man, they're doing this with nothing, and they're doing it with pure passion, and how good it's coming out already, and the response they're getting, people start knocking on your door saying, man, how are you guys doing this? You know how we're doing it? Because we talked to each other on the phone and we said, let's do it. Yep. We just said, let's do it. We talked about it. We said, dude, why are we talking? Let's just do it. We got the experience. We got the knowledge. So we just did it. That's it. There's no secret recipe, And if it wasn't for Junior's push, to me, we wouldn't be sitting here today, because I've been talking about it and setting it up for probably 2 years in my head, and if I didn't come across Junior, I never would have came to fruition. So I think, I think my blessings that the Lord brought this path towards me. So
it's funny you say that. I was about the same. I'd been working on it, and I was in the process of getting it done, but it just wasn't going the right route that I think it needed to be going. And we was, like I said, going to get it done, but I was getting discouraged and getting how would we say, frustrated. And when this worked out like this, it worked out for the better. What I lack in people skills and lack in certain areas of knowledge and interacting with people, Rich excels at. And where Rick lacks in his, sometimes the only thing I can say about Rick is he gets fired up, and when he gets fired up, I have to slow him down a little bit, because he does. He just gets rolling like a freight train in a Mack truck, and here we go. And sometimes it's like, hey man, let's slow down and figure out what we're going to do here. And that's where the yin and yang comes in. But guys, we appreciate each and every one of you. Please continue. I don't care if you've done it 100 times. I can say it again. Please, please, please. Like and subscribe, respond, hit like again. The more you do, the more it pushes us, the better it makes us feel. We've got a lot coming out. We got a lot coming up. I can't believe within the short amount of time how much we've already got done, and how much we're going to be able to do. And some of those are like, hey man, let's slow down and figure out what we're going to do here. And that's where the yin and yang comes in. But guys, we appreciate each and every one of you. Please continue. I don't care if you've done it 100 times. I can say it again. Please, please, please. Like and subscribe, respond, hit like again. The more you do, the more it pushes us, the better it makes us feel. We've got a lot coming out. We got a lot coming we're don't make happen. And what it's funny is, like you said, it's a lot of hours, but it's a labor of love, and it's not that me personally, it's not that I love talking in front of people. I don't. I'm not comfortable doing this. But I do want to get the information out there. One on one, I can talk to anybody. When we're out in the woods, I can yak your ear off. I'm flat out. But in a situation like this, I'm uncomfortable, and that's where I give the great one praise that he's kind of giving me Rich, because Rich, that's his area. He likes to talk to people. Me, I'm kind of sit back in the woods and watch, you know. But
yeah, I talk so much, people start to walk off from me sometimes.
yeah, I'm gonna leave that one alone, guys.
I'm like, sometimes I'm talking and I'll look up at the video and Junior's gone and I'm talking to myself on the screen.
He has walked up. He has looked up in the video, and I've been doing this. But nah, guys, we appreciate each and every one of you.
Yeah, man. God bless. We love you all, man. And with that said, we'll see you. We'll catch you on the flip side.